Episode 56. Excuse me. Talk a lot with James Lott Jr. I know folks were like, is James coming on tonight? What's going on? Is he coming on? I am coming on tonight. Episode 56, Talk a Lot with James Lott Jr. Yes, I've been fighting racism all day, but I am here to talk to all of you about life. And we're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about tonight. I have a few ideas in my mind, of course, but I am here. My heart is okay. I have a thick skin, and life is not getting me down. We're going to turn this around, and we're here for the next hour. And forgive my hair. My hair is this quarantine hair, kids. I have not left my property in over 2 months, almost 2.5 months. So this is from shaved head to this. I am tired of it, and it's thick, and it's woolly, and I don't know what to do with it. So every time I have an interview, I slick it back, and I put hats on it, and I do my interviews every day with celebrities and stuff, and it's, and they understand. Hello, everyone. Hi, Miss Monica Faye. Hello. Vanessa. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Kristen. Hello, you guys. And probably people are coming on. It's episode 56. I'm going to have 100 of these episodes soon. That's crazy. I'm on for the hour, Monica, so I'm on. So yes, some of you saw my story. Some of you saw online. I am fighting racism. Apparently, people are coming for me for some reason. They want to come for me. But I tell everybody, I'm okay. I've been black for 51 years. I work in Hollywood. I'm on television. So I have a thick skin. I have heard, in my career, I've heard things from I'm fat, my teeth are fucked up, all kinds of stuff, to death threats because I don't like certain couples on soaps. So I've had it all. I've been through it all. So my skin is very thick. I'm okay. And I don't get into rage very fast. I try to educate. I stay classy, but stern. And I try to have actual discussions because discussions are where it's at. So when folks go off on me and call me names and start to accuse me of stuff, I get calmer. Have you ever had that when someone's getting so heated that it almost seems ridiculous? You actually get calmer. You don't match their crazy because you know they're crazy. So you don't it doesn't bother you. Yeah. The Commissary. This place is a great barbecue place in Memphis. Memphis. Family, there's Manny Donnell is a great person. I interviewed her recently. Make sure you say hi to her. This is my little family thing that I do, Mandy, every night. I want to thank Miami McKinley last night for our great talk on rage and generational racism and anger. She's the bomb. Great therapist here in Los Angeles. We do that every Wednesday night. So we do. So I'm very happy. I'm thankful for her. But yes, I'm calm. I got calmer and calmer. I was like, okay, sure, whatever you say. Oh, what am I drinking? People always ask me what am I drinking. I'm just drinking straight up vodka and diet cranberry because I don't want the calories, but I want the booze. Yes, this is a metal straw. Hello, Annie going. Hello, you guys. But I am okay. It has been like, people try you. People try you, they do. And I see it's all women in here. You know how it is, women. Men will try you. People will try you also. It's like, when you are a group that are marginalized or treated a certain way, it's tough. Kids, it is tough. Sometimes you're moving right along, life is just going okay, and all of a sudden you're reminded you're a woman, or you're reminded you're black, or you're reminded you're gay, or you're reminded you're short, or whatever it is. You're moving right along, and suddenly somebody reminds you who you are, so to speak, in their eyes. That's always a crazy thing, right? But how is everyone doing during this kind of strange, hyper time? We have so much going on, and I just like, I just like discussions. I like to discuss. Miami is great, thank you. We have good chemistry. She's good. I like working with her. I just want discussions to happen. I'm doing a talk tomorrow on the Professional Organizers Think Tank. I'm a member, and so I've been asked to talk on there about racism in the industry, and it caused a lot of controversy. Many are happy and excited and can't wait, and others don't want me on there. But I'm doing the talk. I'm walking through it. I am doing the talk. I do not care. Sometimes you have to walk into situations that are uncomfortable to still give the fight. I will not lay down and become numb and give up. This is what I do every day anyway. This is my life every day. I mean, this is not just because it's happening now. I've always lived my life that way. So sometimes you have to walk through life a certain way and just feeling a little helpless, trying to listen, read, do what I can from home. Yes, I think the great thing is having openness. So the fact that I'm in the public eye and there's a certain segment of folks who look to me, it was overwhelming this week. I had to take 2 days off. I turned my phone off. I didn't watch TV, turned my social media off for 2 days because I was getting a migraine just from everything, from absorbing everything and from everybody coming to me. I live in gratitude that people look to me as some kind of, I hate to say the word leader, but they look to me for either support, answers, questions, whatever. I do appreciate that. I always joke that I was one of the youngest people in the room at one point, and now I'm one of the oldest people in the room. It goes that fast, kids. It goes that fast. One day you're 20, and then one day you're 51. That's just how it happens. So I have learned that people want to know what I think and how I'm feeling and what's my take on things. So I've been on several shows this week as a guest, and but I took a couple days off. And then I'm back, and I'm doing my own shows, and I cut some things out this week because I just thought, whatever. But as many of you know me, I believe in the village mentality. We come from the village, and so the village takes care of itself. And so I have platforms. I have TV shows. I have podcasts. I have albums. I have books. So and every day, I do this all the time. This is not just now, but I do it 24/7 year round. I always use my platforms to spotlight people and subjects and ideas. So I will continue to do that. That's just because that's part of my life. I will continue to, not because of a movement, but it's because it's just how it should be. I think it's the basics of everything. It just should be. Talent is talent, or people are people. Situation. It shouldn't be about coloring or gender. It's just like, it's so exhausting. It's just like, can I just be accepted as a person who does a great job in this, and not because of a coloring? And I also don't want to be praised just because of a color either. I don't want that either. It's like, no. I love the music. I love our industry, and I love the industries that I'm in. And there's a lot of great people in industries, and I just really want dialogues to happen. That's where you begin. It's awkward. It just is, and that's okay. And I know some folks are angrier than others, and I will never tell another black person how to feel at all. I will never do that. I will not argue with another black person in public. Thank you, John G50. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. I will never fight with another person in public. I will never tell a black person what to do or how to feel. If you see my post I just did on here on Instagram, I said there are folks who are tired. They are exhausted. Some black folks are tired. There's fatigue. There's real fatigue in our community from trying to fight and live and just stay alive. So for those folks who are tired, I see you. I understand you. I will continue going for you. That's what the village does. When one man is down, another person steps up. That's how it's supposed to be. So I will step up, and I will continue to use my voice for good and for change. And I think that's what all of us can do. But again, it's awkward. Again, it's not fun sometimes. And for me, and I've been this way my whole career anyway, I don't worry about what people think about me in terms of if I have a certain guest on my show, or if I do a certain show, or if I say a certain thing on my show. I don't care. I said, well, save your emails, save your letters. I don't get your tweets. I don't care. When I stand for something, I stand by it. I choose my words carefully, but I choose them. There's a word I was going to say for it. I choose them on purpose. So whatever I'm saying now, whatever I've said before, whatever I say tomorrow can be repeated, and I will stand by it. That's just kind of how I conduct my life. And I know for some folks, I'm not their cup of tea. I know some folks are like, they don't like the way I talk, or they don't like the way I look. They may not care for my coloring or sexual orientation, or that I'm fat, or whatever they think it is. And my hair has my afro now, whatever they think. That's fine. Everybody's not gonna like you. That's just life, period, too. Everybody's gonna like you. That's fine. But I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. That is not gonna happen. I am not going to stop trying to be a good person and spotlighting people and spotlighting issues. That is part of my job as a person in media. So any black content creators, any black creators, period, contact me. Come to me. Contact me. I am here to showcase. You want to do a show with me? Let's do it. You want to talk about your product, talk about how you're feeling? Come on. And anybody wants to come on and wants to talk on any of my shows, contact me. Let's do it. That's any race. You want to come talk about stuff? Let's talk about it. I love you, Miss Leon. It's .tv, jleon.tv. Iron Beard knows this. I mean, I support black folks all the time. I support everybody, but I support black folks also. And my Latino brothers and sisters and my Asian brothers and sisters, I support everybody. And that's the point, is that it's how it just should be in life. My Puerto Ricans. It's just life. That's how it should be. Hi, Gavin. That's how it should be. It shouldn't matter how you look. When you really break it down, it's just like, really, you're not gonna like me because I have a big nose and I have brown skin. You're not gonna like somebody because they have, maybe their eyes are a different shape and color than yours. It's kind of weird. When you really think about it, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Manny's been on my show too, so Manny knows. My show too. I'm very friendly and inviting, and I'm just like, come on, let's talk. What do you want to talk about? I will tailor shows to you. Whatever you, I got like 10 podcasts out there. I can fit you on something. Or if you know somebody I should know, let me know. That's another thing. If there's somebody you think I should know and should talk to, let me know. You can DM me, message me on here, wherever. You know I'm everywhere. I'm at James Lott Jr. everywhere. So you can find me. Trust me, it's not you can't find me. But I'm here. I'm here for support. I'm not out there protesting because I have immune issues. And quite frankly, I can't do all that. I used to. I have a track record. Back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s, I was protesting. And to all the folks out there who are starting to talk, I got a little mini rant, folks. I have a mini rant. Oh, hi, Darth Chankler. A little mini rant. We won't be long. But for all the millennials and Gen Z people talking shit about us, the baby boomers and Gen X, saying we didn't do enough and we didn't fight as hard and all these things. The reason why you have what you have now is because of what we did do. By living and surviving, for most of us, is how we got there. There's a reason why you're here. And most of us gave you great childhoods. So when they start saying stuff like that, I have to tune out because I'm like, this is not a time to attack past generations, really. I don't see none of you guys picking cotton right now. Your hands aren't bleeding from picking cotton 10 hours a day in the sun. I see a lot of you guys got jobs and doing stuff. How do you think that happened? So I have to stay out of those conversations. I have to stay out of those conversations. Darth Chankler, I'm assuming you are a Star Wars fan. So this is a whole total left turn, but I'm a Star Wars freak. So I just thinking I'm serious. I just saw an a cappella group do the Imperial March. They sang the Imperial March on TikTok. I totally was like, I watched it like 5 times. So any Star Wars fans, I forgot who did it. Maybe I'll try to find it. I'm doing okay, I guess. I think what's going on right now is starting to get to me. I finally started turning into a sitcom or something just to give myself a break from the sadness. It is self-care. It's okay, kids. Unfortunately, racism is going to be there when you get back. So you can take a break. And I haven't watched any regular TV in fucking days. So I was watching Will and Grace, I was watching Girlfriends, I was watching what was I watching? Cougar Town. Our buddy Brandon Larkins was on the episode. I was watching stuff. I was watching documentaries. I was watching things on Netflix. Oh yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't watching the news right now. It's just the same crap. So I'm like, I can't watch it. I get to take a break. It's okay to take a break. Like it's fine. Um, I was watching some old football games. That I went on YouTube. I mean, I just like it's just 'cause I miss my NFL right now. There's no story. But it's just like you have to just like sometimes disconnect for a second. And trust me, it's okay. Again, that's when the village goes, okay, you take a little rest, I'll keep it moving over here. That's how you do that. Everybody has a part in this. Everybody has parts in this. So it's okay to like, okay, I need a little break. Let's find a little break. For me tonight, I need a little drink. Somebody say, well, you should be drinking. I don't give a fuck, I'm drinking. I need a little relaxation. I don't have any edibles these days because I haven't done that in a long time. But normally it'd be either an edible or that. Sometimes chamomile tea is just not enough. I need something a little stronger. I think in these times with the COVIDs and the other stuff going on, all the money issues, I think a little drink is okay. And again, I'm using diet cranberry juice for less calories. I think I've lost 12 pounds so far in the last 2 months. Kind of crazy. Which is also about losing. My goal is to lose like 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's the whole point. Slow and steady wins the race. If you lose a pound a week, that's 50 pounds right there, basically, right? In a year. So anything above that is like, good. But I can tell my clothes are fitting differently. My upper body is starting to morph differently. My face is going down a little bit. So I'm like, oh, okay. It's happening because I've been eating a lot better. I've been cooking. I made some great pork chops tonight. Oh, they were so good. I wanted to eat the whole thing. And I was like, James, portion control, portion control. I got a lot. Control. Yeah, I had to pull a Jan Jackson and not eat so much. I was like, okay, you just gotta eat a portion. I had some mashed potatoes, ate a portion. Had some brown rice, ate a portion. Oh, and I also had spinach, had a portion. So it was a well-rounded dinner. Don't eat 4 or 5 plates. Just have one plate and let it go. So I'm good. And I didn't eat that late either. I ate around, because I was in a meeting till 6. So I ate around 6:30. So that's a nice even time. I found I eat too early. I'm starving at 10 o'clock. One time I ate at 4:30, 5 o'clock, like totally blue light special, right? And I was feeling good. I ate early because I'm thinking, okay, good. I'll burn it all off by the time. But at 10 o'clock, I was starving. I had to eat a full dinner. I had 2 dinners that night. Because from 4:30 to 11 o'clock, that's like 7 hours. Or I can do math. It's like 6.5 hours. No, how long is that? 4, 11, 7, I don't know. You get the idea. You get the whole idea. I was never good at math. I know deep down Drew Brees is not racist. He was misinterpreted by it. I was saying I'm defending him of what he says about disrespecting flag, but he just misinterpreted. I can't comment because I don't know enough about the story. I heard he said something, and I can't even keep up with all the people running their mouths. The problem is people run their mouths and they don't think before they speak. That's the problem. And folks who are in higher echelons of celebrity, it's a whole different world. And the stuff, the diarrhea that comes out of their mouth. And they live in a whole different world. And then it's like, oops, did I say that? That's why I just said earlier, I'm very careful with what I say. Yeah, you make mistakes here and there, you slip up here and there. But for the most part, I know what I'm saying. So I really can't comment on what, I didn't really fully get the whole story. I don't care about Drew Brees. I don't give 2 shits about him. I'm like, good luck to you. So, but folks are saying dumb shit, not whatever. But there are folks out there who are saying great stuff. So I've been kind of focusing on them. I don't know. I don't know what he said or whatever he did. But I'm like, it's just like, whatever, folks. I'm sorry to be a little shaky. But there are a lot of people saying like all kinds of stuff. It's like, oh. It was like, Everybody needs some media training. He said what he said. I said it like Nene Leakes on Real Housewives. I said what I said. I don't know if you wrote it that way, but I kind of heard that. He said what he said. I don't know. I just don't have. I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the bandwidth, kids. People are saying stuff. I defriended and unfollowed several people in my life today in the last couple of days because I couldn't take their stuff anymore. And I was like, shit, okay, good luck to you. Have a nice life. Can't do it. Can't do it. People I thought I was close to, like, nah, I can't handle it anymore. Everybody needs to educate each other in a simple way. I think, here, I'm going to say this in the simplest of terms. So it's called racial gaslighting. It's something that I talked about on the show, another show today. And this happens with women too, with female gaslighting. Let me give you an example. So, no, that guy, when he said you were so gay, he didn't mean like you were so gay. He meant like you're so happy. No, I think you're interpreting that wrong. He's not racist. She's not. She didn't mean it like that at all. No, I mean, I'm sure she didn't follow you around the store because you're black. Or, so he said you had nice tits in your dress. Girl, he wasn't trying to be offensive to you. He's just really telling you have nice tits in your dress. So you shouldn't feel offended by that. Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh my God, like totally. That's gaslighting. And I think women, people of color, including blacks, are tired, and gays are tired of that shit. Tired of that shit. You tell me one more time that I'm seeing it wrong, or you're misinterpreting it, or I don't think it. There's 5 sides to every story. No, bitch, there isn't. Sometimes the shit is what it is. It is. It is what it is. And then there's the other thing that I don't like either. I'm like, don't do this either. Let me give you an example of something I don't like. Women get raped, attacked. How many times per minute? Well, men get raped too. Well, yeah, but that's not the point. We're talking about women right now, what they're going through. That almost equates to the same thing with black people. Well, white people die too. Yeah, but we're talking about black people and the parts that are going on with them. This is not the pain Olympics I talked about before on the show. I hate the pain Olympics where my pain is worse than yours and my pain is worse than yours. It's like, it's okay to have all things be true. It's totally okay to have that. All 10 things can be true on some level. It's fine. But sometimes you're focusing on certain things. When the Me Too movement happened, you know what I did? I shut the fuck up and listened to all my female friends talk. That's what I did. It wasn't that hard. I'm a man. I have male privilege. I shut the fuck up. It's okay. Girl, tell me what your problem is. Tell me what's going on. I am listening. You tell me. That's what I did. That's what James Lott Jr. did. I didn't run my mouth and, oh, I got girls. I didn't run my mouth. I shut the fuck up. So sometimes, right now, excuse my language, folks. I'm sorry, but this is like the truth. Shut the fuck up. Let black folks talk. We're tired of being shushed. Shh. Quiet. Shh. Go sit down. Shh. Go in the corner. Stop talking. We're tired of that. We're tired of that. Let us speak. Shut your mouth. Don't interrupt. Let us speak. That's what you can do. And I was telling my sister who was on here earlier, where's compassion? What happened to compassion? What happened to empathy? I'm like, that shit just went out the window, apparently. People just don't give a fuck anymore. It is like went out the window. What happened? What happened to your fellow man? What happened to, I'm seeing some of the most horrendous things being said. That I'm just like, really? Where's this regular human decency? Shit. I always have to say, okay, so I always say this thing. It's from Knots Landing. I know. It's from Knots Landing. It's the Pollyanna speech from Karen. I don't care. But when she says this one thing, I say it all the time. People should be nice. Nice should be the norm. I love that statement. It sounds simplistic in a way it is. People should be nice, nice should be the norm. But it speaks to a broader subject. Why do you care who I sleep with? Who gives two shits? Why do you care that I'm brown with nappy hair? Who cares? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why people care so much. Why can't I have equal rights and protection under the law? I'm in America, just like everybody else. I pay taxes just like everybody else. I do my stuff just like everybody else. Then why can't I have the same consideration, concern, compassion as anybody else? Think about that for a second. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be here. You deserve to be here. We all deserve to be here. And I'm tired of people telling me my whole life, from all communities, telling me, James Lott Jr., I don't deserve to be here. That I have no right to be alive. That I should go ahead and kill myself. These are things people have said to me. This is not a joke. People have said this stuff to me. That I'm a disgusting human being. That I am an abomination of black men. Those are words. I could show you that I've screenshot some of this stuff just for reference. I could show you some of the hateful things people say to me based on who I am. Not based on my personality. But based on who I am. I'm like, get to know me first, then hate me. You know what I mean? Like, don't hate me because of the way I look or who I sleep with or what I do. It's like, that's ridiculous. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a really nice person and I care about people. And I try to bring good in the world. I don't do anything to hurt people. That's not my point. That's not what I do. So when I hear those things, I have a stronger skin now. I can handle it. But there are folks out there who can't handle it. There are folks out there who hear these same things and they kill themselves. I know, girl. I know Miss Lee on TV. I know you love me. You know I love you, so I know. I know. I appreciate that. But there are folks out there. Black gay men are killing themselves more than any other segment. It's happening. There are black folks who feel so not placed somewhere that they're killing themselves or having addiction issues, and it's killing our communities. It's just like it makes no sense. This world needs an enema. I think of Batman. The world needs an enema. It does. It's just. Well, thank you guys for saying the nice stuff. Thank you. That's very nice, you guys. And that's the problem. When you are considered different than others, and you stand up for yourself, problems can happen. Like I said, I've gotten death threats before. I've had a stalker before. Things like that are not fun. I have been attacked before and left for dead. I've had things happen to me in my life. And they'll all be in my book. Don't worry. But I'm still here. I'm like, that's just how it is. I can't stop being who I am. I just can't. I just can't. Whatever inside of me just says no. I come from strong ancestry. I come from people who had to endure things so that I didn't have to. So I don't have to. Again, I ain't picking cotton in 100-degree weather and humidity every day. Some of my ancestors did. I had to do it every day. My stepfather had to do it before he went to school in the morning. He's 84 years old now, but when he was a kid, he had to pick cotton 4 hours a day and then go to school. I don't have to do that. I had the luxury of going to a school that was a gifted school. I didn't go just like any school. I went to a school that was a gifted school because they thought I was smart or some shit like that. I went to a good school. I was fortunate. I was way fortunate. I don't take that for granted whatsoever. And I know, Sarah, I know you go through a lot, so I know you understand. I know people make fun of you and stuff. I know they do. You know, I support you always. I know you go through some stuff, and you're strong, girl. You are a strong, strong person. So I know you go through stuff yourself in your life. You can't, you just can't let the, like they say in the movie, you just can't let the bastards get you down. You can't. We are all created how we are created. That was God's job. So my whole thing is, he created this. He put me on earth, and I am here. So if you don't like it, that's just your problem. Talk to God. Don't talk to me. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere, folks. I ain't going nowhere. Somebody called me and they're like, James, we're worried. I'm like, no, don't be worried about me. Don't worry about James Lott Jr. He is not going nowhere. I am too loud, and I am too crazy, and I am too whatever. I am not like you. You're not stopping James Lott Jr. I know, Sarah, it is for you, folks. I know, Sarah, I know you have a tough time. People are not kind to you sometimes, but I see there are folks who are kind to you, online are kind to you also. You know, we all go through hard stuff. JLeon.tv knows how it is. She and I know how it is to go through some hard stuff. You know, there's some tough things out there. But you have to become a thriver, not just a survivor, but a thriver. My friend Tara taught me that. She always said, James, stop saying you're a survivor. You are a thriver. You survive stuff and you keep it moving. You work it out. You live your life. We have to live our lives. We have to live our lives. I know this isn't the same thing as racism, but I was kind of bullied as a kid because of my disability, and it's because well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Actually, this all does relate. It's not, and they're not all exactly the same, but they're still the same. When you have something that people think is different, and you are bullied by it, that's still bad. That's still bad. That's still bad. We have to stop looking at difference. We have to stop looking at difference. It's not serving us well at all. Difference should be just celebrated and part of life. As like if you have long hair or short hair, or you're big or small, or you're black or white. When my face was paralyzed 2 years ago, when I had the severe case Bell's palsy, I learned firsthand to have a physical disability that people had to see me like that and what that felt like. My mom's not speaking to me, and I'm getting a text on Facebook's app. By the way, my mom took a personal attack. Long story short, I have 1,000 stories. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I know you've been through a lot of stuff. I know you have, jleon.tv. I know you have. And you're a beautiful person. You know that. I love you just to pieces. Billy McCartney's on here. He's another beautiful person. Billy McCartney is great. It's a great person, a great content creator, and he's speaking out. I am fun, friendly, shy. I love the days of our lives. I know you do. And you're good, Sarah. You're good. My sister Xandra on here is a loving person who accepts everybody. We have some great people on here. Kristen's another person, the great person who accepts everybody. We have some great folks on here. You guys all accept people for who they are. You know, you're friendly. You're all creative. You know, there's some great talent. JLeon.tv is a great host. Billy McCartney is a great performer, an actor. I mean, it's like we have some great folks on here who are, Ironbeard's a great director, producer, writer. His acting, I'm not sure. Just kidding. Just kidding, Zane. Just playing with you. You guys are beautiful. You guys are doing stuff. You guys are making things happen. I still waiting, Billy. I'm still waiting to see your bathroom movie. I just can't wait. I need it. I totally need it. I need to see it. I can't wait. That you're working on. It's just that we need to celebrate. Dude, I know. So the thing is, Ironbeard, Mr. Zane here, our buddy Zane in here, wrote him a part in his TV show, a little small part, and his scenes make me laugh all the time. Maybe unintentionally, they make me laugh. So, and I ain't saying I ain't saying I'm like Morgan Freeman and shit or anything like that. I've done a few movies, but I ain't all that either. Oh, you did good, Billy. Good. Can I say I will support you and put it out there and everything. You know that. And telling me I've spoken when I speak on mine and how I feel. You should. Well, everybody should speak how they feel. Say how you feel. Get it out. It's like cancer when you keep stuff inside. I don't want cancer inside. Get it out. Get it out. We're all adults. Speak your mind, say something. Don't be afraid to say something. I know it's scary sometimes, but don't be afraid to stand your truth. You have to take up for yourself. You have to stand for yourself. You have to look out for yourself. You have to, you have to, you have to. A lot of folks will drop you. They will be there for you, then they're gone in a second. There's some folks who are ride or die and they'll be there for you. But you have to be there for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. That's what's very important. You have to forgive yourself. You have to be compassionate to yourself. That's what's important. I've had to learn that lesson over the last 50 years of my life, so it's more of my life. I'm much more forgiving to myself now. I'm much more compassionate to myself. It's not easy to do. We judge ourselves so heavily, heavily. We do. You have to stop it. Stand by your side. You have to. You just have to. You know your lane, stay in. That's fine. Yeah, stay in your lane. Dude, you know what's going on. And you're affecting change in the world, I Am Beard. You are. You're affecting change in the world just by the content you're putting out. So that's, you know how I feel about that. So you are. Or take chances. It's okay to take chances. Try something. Shit. Don't work out. I'm always a risk taker. I always say I take chances. I'm creating all kinds of content right now. Some stuff I've never done before. I'm not doing anything important, but I'm a price person that counts. Well, here's the deal. It goes back to people should be nice to be a norm. If you are being a nice person and that's what the major thing you do, that is important. So change your wording and stop saying you're not doing anything important. You are being a nice person. You are doing something important. So we're going to change the dialogue on that. We have to change our wording. We say some of the harshest things to ourselves and don't even realize it sometimes. In my coaching practice, I always talk about that, about words. They're like, sticks and stones make up bones, words never hurt me. Words do hurt you. I'm like, I've been beat before. Well, that pain went away. But what they said while they were beating me, that stuck with me. Now think about that for a second. Words can really cut deep into you and seep into your recesses of your brain. Change your words. That's very important. I've been doing this practice for the last 10 years. I've been learning how to take words out of my vocabulary. Number one word I took out of my vocabulary, I am not a minority. There is nothing minor about me. I have changed that language. I do not say I'm a minority in anything anymore. I'm not a minority. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not minor to a white person. I mean, that's excuse me. That's not going to happen. I'll stick the word perfection out of anything with the word perfect is out of my vocabulary. Nothing is perfect. There is no such thing as that. You are who you are supposed to be at this time. I had to learn that lesson. I am where I am right now, and there's a lot of different parts of me. I trust and believe I have my moments. Trust and believe I have my moments. Seriously, I do. I got temper. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, I got temper. It's not as bad as it used to be. I'm much mellowed out. I'm way mellowed out more than I am. But I am you get on my side, my bad side, the shit comes out. Trust me. I'm a Taurus, and the horns come up and out and get out the way. Get out the way. But I am much better now than I was before. And that's the thing. The education just continues and moving. I pray every morning. I talk to God. I read. I'm in school. I do all kinds of things. And I'm learning more about myself as I continue life. Thank you. I guess I do have a way with words. I don't know. I'm again, I always laugh because I have a doctorate in divinity. And I guess I feel like every time I come on here, I'm using that doctorate apparently. I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm preaching all the time. But I'm just telling you what I'm learning, what I've learned, and what I've observed. And that's the thing. Hopefully when you live life, you observe things in your life and you learn these lessons, you keep it moving. Everyone has low moments. Everyone has high moments. Everyone has desperate moments. Everyone has loving moments. It is what it is. I don't hold anybody to stuff. If you're real and honest with me, life goes on. When I got to go to the Days event to meet Eric Martzoff, Cassie DePire, Paul Telfer, and I was waiting across to meet them, but the fans came across from me and has been looking down at me like they were staring at me. Yeah, screw them. I know that stuff that happens. You just got, whatever. They do stuff. If we didn't like, we wouldn't be here. Girl, I've been the only black person. Oh, I've been the only black person in like many situations. Trust me. So tell us something good. Okay, we're at the 40-minute mark. Tell us something good. I have some good stuff. I have some good stuff. So my EP with my friend James Woods called J2. Our song "Feel Free" on the EP apparently is the breakout hit. It's getting so many spins and downloads. It's a great song. You can find it anywhere. It's called "Feel Free" by J2. And it is doing really well. I was very. When you release a product, and Iron Beard knows this. When you release a product, you don't know how it's going to be received. You have no idea. I mean, you put it out there. You hope people like it. People see it. I was shocked how much it's doing. So I'm very happy about that. Today I was interviewed on a podcast about one of my books. There was somebody who's a fan of mine who loved my organizing book and actually asked me questions related to the book. And that was a first for me. And so I was very impressed because a lot of times I am interviewed for the many things that I do. This one was very specific. And I got to talk about this book, my first organizing book. It's called Sort Out Sundays. And I was scared to put out a book. I was scared to. 11 years in the business, totally scared to. So this is a great validation for me that someone actually read it. They quoted it back to me. They asked me questions about it. So that was a really great thing today. So that was another good news. I have several new podcasts and series coming out on JLJ Media that other people are bringing to me and I'm producing them. One is Forever and a Day, the soap. Another one is called Barbells, Books, and Nerddom. And it's gonna be on Amazon. And it's coming out soon. We're doing the final cuts of the first episode. My friend Andrew McEwen, he's great. And then I have another podcast. I'm working with IIAB Cal, which is an insurance association, and which was my last job 11 years ago before I went solo. They hired me back, and they're paying me to produce a podcast with them. So we're working on the beginning stages of that. And since you guys are my family, I'm going to give you some inside information that I have not released anywhere else yet. You guys ready? Shh! Don't tell anybody. Of course, I'll be posting this later, of course, but I'm being funny. But one of my writers came up with a concept for a new series, and it's going to be called Fairview Heights. Now, my sister Zandra will get the reference. The rest of you will have no idea because you won't get the reference. She'll get the rest. She'll know the reference. And so he came up with an outline, and it's very interesting. He gave me season 1 outline, and each episode I'm like, wow, I like the idea. So we're trying to figure out what that's going to turn into. But those are exciting projects that I'm working on to build JLJ Media. Beyond just the stuff that I do, I'm looking for other people. And I have a couple more books coming out about I have 7 co-writers, and we're all writing books. They're writing books solo, writing books together, and so that we are working on some stuff there too. So that's very interesting. Iron Beard is a vegan, so actually, Iron Beard, we could always do an IG live on that one day if you want to. If you want to talk about that, the joys of veganhood and why you went that direction. So that's something we can do. I'm here every night. I'll be here every night. Tip your waitress. Try the fish. Or as my friend would say, try the fish and tip the wait. No, try the waitress, tip the fish. That's one too. So yeah, so I got a lot of stuff. I'm James Lott Jr. I got a lot of stuff in the irons in the fire. And I wrote a protest song, my first. So I'm going to record that at some point. I'm finishing up the movie soundtrack for Vex. So I'm going to be... Oh, and Rick and Zandy, who's on my sister's on here, Wait till you hear the concept. You're going to totally laugh. And I didn't make the concept up. It's kind of weird how they made it up. It's going to remind you of two people you know, Xandra. But I'll tell you that later. I'm gonna give everything away. I'll tell you separately. So being vegan saved your life. So that's good. I have moved to lesser meat over the last couple of years. I eat a lot more stuff. And then because I'm lactose intolerant, I'm not doing dairy, doing a lot more plant-based stuff. Yeah, there's things I had to cut out because of just diet. I had to cut it out. There are a lot of things I don't eat anymore. But so I guess I'm mostly pescatarian because I like a lot of seafood more so than anything else. But I've been eating certain meats because yeah, my sister Stephanie is a vegan. It saved her life also. And there's some good vegan restaurants out there too. Some good ones. The last time I was with me and my sister Sandra were with, we went to this place called the Hope Cafe in Studio City. Good vegan food. They had a great eggplant dish. It was the bomb. Cheese and crackers. There was no cheese and crackers. It was good. So yeah, there's some great places. There's one in Inglewood I still haven't gone to yet. So we'll see how that goes. But I think I'm mostly pescatarian at this point. But I don't eat a lot of red meat. I don't eat a lot of it. But I do eat. I've been eating a lot of pork recently because I have pork in my house, and I do eat chicken. But even with that, I get tired of that sometimes. I'm like, I'm gonna start clucking. I want no more chicken. I'm gonna start clucking. But one day if you want to, my eyes bother me. One day if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it on here. The 10 o'clock slot. 10 o'clock slot. We can talk about it here. We can pick a day and do it. I have to ask you, Zane, is your wife also vegan too? Is your family vegan or is it just you? Is Kimberly vegan? It's just you? And so mommy just said you can't eat a lot of meat because of for certain dietary reasons too. Chicky, I start clucking. I'll start clucking. I'm gonna start. Yeah, stuff I eat. I haven't been there yet. I want her on my show. Try to get her on my show. Um, yeah, I'll start clucking. I'll start growing feathers and shit. I have to stop eating it sometimes. I'm like, that's enough chicken for me. You know. But yeah, so we both vegan. Oh, you see us too? Okay, go on, girl. Okay, she's vegan too. Okay, okay. How is she doing during this time period? How is she doing? I love your wife. How's she doing? I think I asked about your kids and everything. I don't think I asked about your wife. I love Kimberly. But yeah, I want to go to that place. I do. I like food. That's just kind of the issue. I love food. We went to a place with my sister Stephanie that's in near Hollywood. It's on Vine. And it's near my Cuban restaurant I used to go to all the time. And I will say the vegan mac and cheese was for real. Was like for real. It tasted like real cheese, and it was the bomb. She's working hard, good. Well, tell her I said hi and I send her my love. Yeah, it does help when you have support, right? Are you vegan too, Sarah? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Okay, we got all these vegans in here. Shit. Okay. Go folks. Okay. That's right. They're all fuck the animal shit. That's right, kids. We are vegans. My friend Mark J. Freeman went vegan 2 years ago. Yeah, the vegan mac and cheese was really good. It was like really good. I was like, I would have swore it was real cheese. Like seriously, I would have swore it was cheese from a cow. It tasted that real. I was like, she had me taste hers. I was like, I got some for myself. I was like, this shit is good. So it's not. Sometimes it's just getting over the whole thing of just like knowing it's not whatever. Yeah, your stomach. Yeah, that happens. There are certain foods as you get older. Certain foods I can't eat anymore either. We always laugh that I can't handle chili cheese like at 2 in the morning like I used to. Like that shit's done. I couldn't. Oh, I could. I tried that. Last time I did that, I paid for it. I was like, okay, I'm done. Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you said you were vegan too. That's funny. Yeah, some of the stuff is really good. I mean, some of the stuff. I mean, like I'll have some of the non dairy products, and they're really good. Vegan A's, love it. I've always had that. It was really good. There's this Trader Joe's has these meatless sausage patties. The bomb. I'm hooked on them. I can't stop eating them. I love that shit. It's so good. Those are good. Chorizo. You fry it up, mix some shit with it. It tastes just like regular chorizo. I couldn't tell a difference. Because sometimes it's all about the seasoning. When you season it the way you would do something wrong, that's fine. But I just have a hard time because I do like some meat. When I eat gumbo, I like to have everything in my gumbo. I can't do it without certain things. Just can't. So there's some things in my refrigerator and freezer I have that are vegetarian or whatever. No Trader Joe's in Pennsylvania. I'm trying to think. Did I see one in Pittsburgh? That's a good question. I knew that. I knew I found a Whole Foods in Pittsburgh, and that was near Penn State. No, UPenn. But I tried to think in Pittsburgh. Were there any Trader Joe's? Interesting. Family not with it. Well, that's the thing. Like Xander said, if you don't know support, then it's hard to do it. You have to have real discipline and go, okay, I'll make food for you, and I'll make food for me. So I know some folks who do that. So I don't know, girl. I don't know, Mommy Del Sol. There's some good Puerto Rican dishes that have meat in it. I don't know if I can get rid of those either. I'm sorry. That's some good stuff. My sancocho and everything. I don't know if I can give that up yet either. Sorry, but I didn't eat red meat for 10 years once. I went 10 years and didn't have no red meat. And it was fine. But after 10 years, I was craving a steak, and I had that steak for the first time in 10 years, and I had an orgasm when I was done. I was like, I'm back to meat. But I don't eat meat a lot. I don't eat a lot of steak and stuff. I don't really, or a hamburger. I don't really do that. I actually like turkey meat better, but than regular hamburger. I just don't really eat it that much. I was never a huge heavy meat eater, like in meat. It was always chicken or pork or fish. And pork, I didn't have pork for like 6, 7 months until recently. I just had it. I haven't had bacon in a while. I love bacon. I haven't had bacon in months. I love bacon. I haven't had it in a while. So I can do without some. I don't have to have meat every day. And I don't eat meat every day. There's things I eat that I eat what I eat. I make breakfast. And there are things I don't always have to meet my breakfast. I don't know. But I probably eat tuna and salmon and stuff the most. Yeah, ground turkey, I like ground turkey. The Jenny O ground turkey is the best. It's good. But Puerto Rican culture, we got a lot of pork dishes and stuff. I'm like, I can't get rid of that stuff up. I'm too old at this point. I love yellow beans. I love yellow rice. It must be a Caribbean thing. I love peas and yellow rice. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. It's so good. Martin Freeman likes it. He likes being free. He likes being vegan. Bacon is just like God's meat to me. I love bacon, but I haven't had it. I actually haven't had it in like a month and a half. I had bacon. Black bean burgers are good too. They are. I like them. I think I have some in my freezer. A couple in my freezer left. They're good. But I have no problem going, because I go to dinner with some of my vegan friends. I mean, I'll go with them. I'll always find something. I have no problem. I'll go. And a couple times I was on the train, and the actual vegan dish was better than the regular dish I was trying to order. I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. So I just get the vegan dish. And I used to get black bean burgers on there all the time. Get a black bean burger. But then, of course, I'm shady. I'll get a black bean burger and order cheese. I used to order cheese and bacon on it. That, of course, defeats the purpose. But I'm shady like that, so, I don't care. My big giant jar of peanut butter I was eating out of earlier. Peanut butter. She think it's huge. Mother gave it to me. She gave me a bunch of these. That was my snack earlier. Oh. And tofu. Yeah. Tofu. But yeah, so anyway, so that's, God, we went from racism to veganism. I'll tell you, there's something for everybody, right? That's why I love this show. It's very, we have to give Ian Beard credit for changing the topic. He's like, I'm tired of talking about black stuff. Talking about something else. Like, I'm tired. He's like, I live it every day. I'm black every day. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's about something else. I love it. That's fine. Yeah, you don't mind at all. That's what this show's about. I know it is good, but it's supposed to be bad. You shouldn't do that. Crazy. So once they're good, that sounds fine. Tofu tastes like whatever you make it, right? It's whatever you season it and make it with. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like whatever it is. All day, every day. That's right. Oh my God. So I was on Spotify I was playing some songs, and I went outside. I got a new hose for my yard. I'm very excited. So this is my, you know what, gardeners is my big life. I got an industrial hose, so it's gonna last me a lifetime. He said, so we'll see what happens. It costs like $90. The shit better last. But anyway, I came back in the house, and I had a FaceTime meeting with one of the people I'm working with, and the song that was stuck on my Spotify was "I Like Big Butts," and I cannot lie. I couldn't turn it off. And she's sitting on the phone. Luckily, I know her, and she's just laughing. I'm like, oh my God, she's just like so black. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brother can't deny. Oh my God, tofu and bacon grease. Oh, that sounds good. I'll do that. That sounds delicious. But anyway, so I couldn't get off the song. And I'm like, sorry, girl, hold on one second. My mouse decided like it was going to die on me or something. I was like, why is it not letting me get to the place to turn it off? It was like, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other ones can't deny. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. She couldn't stop laughing. Could not think. Plant. Plant, 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 plant those seeds. Grow some shit. Do it. Grow it. Grow it. I support growing your own stuff. Grow it. It kind of sounds like growing your own stuff. I know Amber's like, yuck. To me, bacon grease sounds good. But see, I'm not one of those black folks who has like a can of Folgers on my stove with the bacon grease inside, like my grandmother used to do. I don't have that, unfortunately. I don't make enough bacon. I don't make any bacon or anything. Or else I use it for stuff. Give me some ham hocks. Give me some bacon ends. Make some greens. Let's do it. Half my family was Southern. Let's work it out. Make it all taste good. I do have Disney Plus. Actually, my mother's asked me that tonight. She's like, do you have Disney Plus? I go, why, lady? What do you want? She read the Artemis Fowl books, and I guess there's a movie or something on Disney Plus, so she's going to try to figure out, good luck to her, going to try to figure out how to get the app on her tablet. I said, I'll give you the password and stuff. You can go on and watch it, but it's like, you have to figure that part out for yourself. So we'll see if she gets to it today, tomorrow, next year. We'll see what happens. But I said, because I'm not going to her house to do it, obviously, because of the COVID. But I said, I'll you got to figure that. Once you figure that part out, you'll get the keys to the kingdom. So I do have Disney Plus. I do. Can you propagate rhododendrons from a new shoot? Do you know? Well, usually if you break it off in a way that it doesn't kill a root, a lot of times you can. You just have to find a way to break it off and make sure the shoot is large enough that you can actually replant it into something, so it catches root and then begins to grow again. If it's too short of a shoot and you break it off wrong, obviously it'll just die in a couple of days. And a friend of mine also asked me about his plants dying in his house, and I tell him, find the right light. And there's some folks, there's a great app, folks. It costs a little bit of money, but I like it, and it's called Plant This. And you can take a picture of your plants, and it tells you what to do with them. Oh my God, that's it, kids. Now we're going to my favorite subjects, which is Disney Plus and gardening. But it's the last minute and a half, you guys. Everyone, thank you for coming on. Thank you for feeding me as I feed you. We've both been fed. I appreciate that. This is Talk A Lot with James Lott Jr. I'm on every night, as you know. Wednesdays is me and Mayumi McKinley. I have a new friend and I coming on. We're trying to pick a new night. She was going to do it Friday, but she can't. So we're going to try to figure out a new night. Maybe Zane and I'll come on and talk veganism at some point. But I'm here. I'm still here. I'm glad you guys are all here. Stay sweet, stay safe, stay sane if you can. Continue to be who you are. Continue to be who you are. You are worthy of notice, and you belong here. I love all of you guys very much. And if I'm able to save this video, which I have been so far, it'll be on my YouTube channel, JLJ Media. Take care, you guys.